Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports.
And on tap tonight, it's the Connecticut Sun going up against the Atlanta Dream.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
And the trademark of both of these teams, strong defense. Gotta love it. What will that mean for tonight's contest?
Well, the coaches will have a big role. In a strength-on-strength matchup, game planning takes on added importance.
And one more thing about these teams, Brian, and there is no shortage of effort.
Now here's DeShields. Pass to Charles. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Cloud. Over Canada. Griner with the rebound.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
I mean, that's just too easy for Howard. Is the defense going to rush her off the three-point line, or is she going to make these all night long?
Now here's Cloud. Outside Charles. Back to Cloud. To the right side. Nelson Adota. She's guarded by Griner. Three-pointer. Griner with the rebound. And so just over a minute and a half played. Now here is Canada. She's covered by Cloud. Outside Howard. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Sun. Here's DeShields. Cloud, guarded by Canada. Screen by Charles. And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
It's not just close in. Charles also flourishes in the mid-range. Unfair to stop.
Now Canada. Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one good.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
And for the Connecticut Sun, their first year in the W was in 1999. They're still searching for that first title.
Connecticut has been so close, falling in the finals 4 times. A couple of those losses in heartbreaking fashion. Sun fans are very hungry for that banner. Well, what you love about Natasha Cloud, she walks the walk both on and off the court. Her voice is very strong.
One of the key cogs in Washington's 2019 title run, Natasha Cloud.
I mean, she was huge. The Mystics getting their first title with Cloud as the starting point guard. She's a bona fide clutch player, someone you want on the floor in big moments.
The first one falls.
And 2023 was a nice step forward for the Dream, a return to the playoffs.
Yeah, as you mentioned, it was a step in the right direction. Their first playoff appearance since 2018, losing in the first round of the Wings. But you look at the positives, a 19-21 record. It sounds average, but it's really impressive when you consider most of that roster was really young and under 25.
Atlanta leading. Pass to Jones. Howard.
Yes, and a nice assist from Brianna Jones.
Early on, nearly perfect from the floor. Just one miss on their first 5 shots.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Now here's Cloud. Outside to Shields. Charles. Here's the floater. And Jones pulls it down.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 for 5 from the floor here early.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. three. Ryan Howard sinks the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points, they add up in a hurry when you give them looks from deep.
Cloud outside. Pass to DeShields. Cloud. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
Showing that competitive fire. Natasha Cloud takes pride in coming back with a three of her own.
And so here's Atlanta. 6-point game. And here is Jones. Gray, covered by DeShields. Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The story here in the early stages is how well they've been shooting the ball.
An outstanding percentage. Look, this is how you want to start a ball game, am I right?
Yeah, it just sets a tone.
Up top, Cloud. Guarded by Canada. Pass to Charles.
Some solid defense there from Brianna Jones.
The Dream on offense. They're leading by 8. Canada. Right wing. Here's Griner. Good. And Jordan Canada gets the assist.
Yeah, they're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. This just isn't going to cut it if they want a chance at winning this game.
Not at all. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. I mean, effort-wise, execution-wise, something. They've got to do better.
Now here's Cloud. She's got 5. Here's Charles.
Some solid defense there from Brianna Jones.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
Gray outside. Howard inside. Griner misses.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
They set a pick. Pass to Cloud. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
And so here's Atlanta. Griner with the ball. Back to Howard. Shoots over to Shields. The Dream again can't hit.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Here's Mabry. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
A very effective shooter. Mabry well within her range there. Almost a layup if she's open.
Pass to Griner. Howard covered by DeShields. Fires from deep. The Dream again can't hit.
Connecticut trailing.
Cloud outside. Screen by Charles. Over Griner. Charles, no good.
Wow, hey, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone.
When you watch Ryan Howard, what a diverse skill set. Great versatility at both ends.
Absolutely. She can defend about 4 positions, score from all 3 levels, and we've even seen her play the point. Truly a franchise-level talent.
And she makes the first. You know, with the length of the WNBA season, it can really fly by in a hurry.
Just when you think you're starting to get settled in, we've already played a decent chunk of the year.
And that makes each game count that much more. There's very little room for error during the regular season.
So she gets them both.
And back in 2023, the Sun traded away former MVP Jonquel Jones.
Yes, sending her to New York in a blockbuster deal. Despite losing one of the best players in the league, Connecticut went 27-13 last year, got to the WNBA semifinals, and that tells you how good this organization is.
Now here's Cloud. 5 points in the game.
Outside for Mabry.
Beyond the arc.
Offensive board.
Tries yet again.
And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for 2.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
Robert Parks. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so she makes both.
And talking about the Dream, they do one thing very well, that's get to the line.
Last year, they led the league in free throw makes and attempts. The Dream have athletic slashers and players that can get to the rim.
Now here's Jones. Here's Hillman. Misses that one. She's 0 for 1 from the floor. And so here's Connecticut. Trailing here by 8. Here's Parks. Knocks down the 3 ball.
She might not have the long-range ability of some other players in this league, but she'll knock down open ones like that.
Walker Kimbrough. She's covered by Cloud. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. D right on her. Great D that time from Natasha Cloud.
And they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. I mean, just take a look at the box score. They're at a definite disadvantage.
Yeah, and time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game. But if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly something to emphasize.
Now here's Powers. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And here's Cloud. To the middle. Howard with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Walker Kimbrough. That's in, coming off an assist from Ryan Howard.
That's some good awareness from Howard right there. She is excellent at getting the ball to her open teammates.
Cloud with it. She has 7. Pass to Mabry. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Buries it from 3-point range.
A nice run they've put together here to bring it close.
They really got hot, and I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now it's anyone's ball game.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Powers. Mabry covering. Here's Howard. The 3 ball. Cloud pulls it in. Outside Mabry. Cloud outside. Takes the 3. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off of Vargas. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Dream. They lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a tight one here as the second quarter getting going. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
It's been fun to watch. Everybody out there looking to make the extra pass in the first quarter.
I'll tell you what stands out for me. It's been a total team effort out there. Just fantastic basketball being played.
It's Burton. Pass to Endor Fall.
Knocked loose.
It's Burton, covered by Walker Kimbrough.
Marina Mabry for three. The shot will not fall.
Atlanta in the lead.
Outside Powers.
Ubai.
And there it is.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
Now here's Allen.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Now here's Mabry.
Guarded by Howard. With the floater. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That one on Howard. Late second-round pick in 2019. Marina Mabry sure has carved out a nice role for herself over time.
Well, she never gave up on herself despite slipping far in the draft. She continued to work on her game and has proven how multi-talented a player she is. Her story is definitely inspirational.
No good on that one.
And Mabry isn't just a scorer. You can tell that she's also solid at rebounding and passing at her position.
And she's good on the second.
And looking at the Atlanta Dream, they haven't won a playoff series since 2018.
Yeah, Atlanta has struggled of late. But when you look at this current roster, they are very young and talented. Headlined by 2022 first overall pick, Ryan Howard.
Howard can't get it to go.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It's Burton.
Guarded by Canada.
Pass to Mabry.
6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Drains the three-pointer. And it's all knotted up.
Once again, I don't know what else to say. Marina Mabry proving she's one of the best shooters in the game.
Outside Powers. Now Howard from outside the arc. Connects from three-point range.
She's picking up where she left off in the first quarter, from downtown at least.
Pass to Allen.
Now here's Mabry.
Guarded by Howard.
Outside Mabry.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And here the Dream. Outside Canada. Outside Howard.
And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. You know, get a little physical, show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number 1. Effort, nothing easy inside.
Timeout called the Sun. And it's hard to overstate the defensive impact Jordan Canada has on the game.
No question. I mean, she is a multi-time steals leader. Canada is constantly putting pressure on ball handlers and anticipating plays because she's got excellent instincts.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Allen. Pass to Endor Fall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Lindsey Allen.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Now Canada. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Now here's Jones. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the line.
Exactly. You want to prevent the layup, give them a little knock, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming down the lane the next time around.
It does send a message.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Allen. Outside Mabry. They set the pick. Down low. Endor Fall can't hit. Atlanta in the lead. Left side Howard. Pass to Canada. And here's Hillman. Howard with the ball. It's good from long range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now Burton. Guarded by Canada. Outside Mabry. Jacks up a 3. And the 3 ball is good.
She's on a good pace from three-point range. Made one in the first, 2 more here in the second, with more to come, hopefully.
Now here is Canada. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. To the paint. Powers. And that one good.
This defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. Their offense in the paint hasn't been up to par.
And here's Burton. Pass to Mabry. And here's Burton. Guarded by Canada. It's Burton. Marina Mabry for 3. Canada grabs the board.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Now here's Howard. 20 points for her. Now here's Mabry. Not a lot of room. There's a screen. Pass to Endor Fall. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Dream.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Canada. Atlanta calls timeout.
Call for the Dream.
Off the inbound pass. Reiner, good.
Perfect inbound pass and an easy 2 points.
And Connecticut has possession. 9-point game. Now here's Mabry, covered by Walker Kimbrough. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
Yeah, this game could turn even more sour on them if those are the kinds of mistakes they're going to make.
Need better focus.
And Atlanta has possession. Canada with it. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Griner. The 15-footer. The Sun pull it in.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Now here's Mabry. 12 points for her. Nelson Adota. The basket good off the assist from Marina Mabry.
You know, I like it when Mabry looks to share the ball. It helps with this team's chemistry.
Well, Tina Charles has always had an impressive and versatile skill set, Brian.
Yeah, she's led the league both in scoring and rebounds before. She's a true double-double threat on any night and impacts the game in so many ways.
Walker Kimbrough with it. Mabry covering. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Canada. And that one's off. She misses her first shot of the game. The Sun trailing. Loud outside. Pass to Charles. Mabry. Stolen by Walker Kimbrough. For 3, Jordan Canada. She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They've been outstanding from three-point range this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing and climbing.
And here's Connecticut. On the wing, Diamond to Shields. Pass to Charles. Here's Nelson Adota. She's guarded by Griner. Charles. And Jones pulls it down.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Canada. She's covered by Cloud. The kick out to Canada. Griner. That one goes in.
Because of Griner's remarkable size and strength, she creates a mismatch against almost every defender.
Now here's Cloud. 7 points in the game. Jordan Canada with the steal. And that one's good.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
And Connecticut has possession. They trail by 14. Now Mabry. She's got 12. Shot to stop the run. And Jones pulls it down. Now here's Powers. Covered by DeShields. Pass to Griner. Powers. 6 to shoot. Canada with it. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Diamond DeShields.
Wide open misses like that can be confidence shakers.
Loud outside. Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry. The shot's good on the assist by Tina Charles.
Got to do more than that to stop Mabry. She knows how to absorb contact.
Now here is Canada. 5 points in the game. Here's Griner. Jones, guarded by Charles. Now here's Griner. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field, and she's taken only 6 shots.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Now here's Cloud. She has 7. To the inside, Charles. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
A reliable interior scoring option. Charles plays with power and poise around the rim.
And here's Canada. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Brianna Jones, high post. Pass to Griner. Releases. Rebounded by the Sun.
Anybody want to bet that she won't miss that shot the next time she takes it?
Marina Mabry for 3. Oh, no good, trying to beat the buzzer. And that concludes the first half. Dream out in front, up by 12. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. You know, Howard has just been exceptional here, fellas.
She was successful just about every time she drove the lane in the first half. She was on a mission.
It really was. You know, aggressive, attacking basketball at its very best is what we just saw. Just so fun to watch.
We love it.
Here's DeShields. Looking for her first basket still in this one. And there's a pick. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boneheaded play, guys. Plain and simple.
And mistakes like that are going to make it very hard for them to get out of this hole.
And that's part of the reason why they're in this hole.
And so here's Atlanta. Pass to Griner. To the middle. Stolen by DeShields. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Here's Charles. Guarded by Jones. Charles, no good. Atlanta with the ball. Leading by 12. Right side, Canada. Pass to Griner. Clock at 6. Howard. It's stolen. In transition, here come the Sun. And she lays it straight in.
Good aggressive finish on the break.
You're not going to come by a bucket any easier than that.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Howard. She's got 20. 5 to shoot. Gray outside. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Sun. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Tasha Cloud from outside. Cans it from downtown.
Keeping the defense honest. Cloud forces them to pay attention to her out there.
Pass to Griner. Howard. Screened by Griner. Down low. Tipped. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's to Shields. Another shot. And she lays it in.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Now here is Canada. 5 points in the game. Howard fires for 3. Makes that one fall. It's her 8th bucket and 15 shot attempts.
Wow, Howard with the quick release.
And the Sun call time here.
Really, they're not pleased at all with the looks they've given up inside, and they want to talk to the team about tightening things up defensively.
Well, that's what's got to happen, and I'm sure the coaches will let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and that's a recipe for disaster.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to DeShields. Out to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Shot clock at 6. Outside Charles. Canada grabs the board. Atlanta leading. And foul called as she misses, and she's going to shoot 2 free throws. That one on to Shields.
An efficient, accurate free throw shooter. Gray is not the person you want to send to the line.
After winning Rookie of the Year, there were high expectations for Alicia Gray in the years to follow.
Yeah, and that can be a bit of a burden. But give Gray credit. She's grown her game and become an all-star.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time.
And we've talked about this. One of the major challenges in the W is travel.
Well, you know, you look at just the geography of the league. Most of the teams are on the West Coast or on the East Coast. So you end up with really long flights to play those interconference games.
And it just tells you that resting between games is so important. Diet, sleep, taking care of your body is crucial.
Here's Cloud. Count it from 12 feet.
It's good to see Cloud knocking down the mid-range jumper and taking what comes to her.
Pass to Griner. To the paint. Here's Gray. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line. She's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Alicia Gray, shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. And so here's Connecticut. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Cloud. Charles with it. Guarded by Jones. Inside. It's stolen by Griner. Here's Gray. The Sun pull it in.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Cloud. From the arc. Howard with the rebound. And here's the Dream. Outside Canada. To the inside. Stolen by DeShields. Fast break, here we go. Here's Charles. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Put herself in a great position to finish that break off.
Yeah, and that right there is just a great read of how the play was developing and where the ball was going.
Such high basketball IQ.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And so here's Atlanta. They're leading by 8. Pass to Powers. Reiner. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
But get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Now here's Mabry. She's got 14.
Great play by Mabry. What an answer from beyond the arc.
And Atlanta has possession. 8-point game. Powers with it. Gray outside. Reiner with the screen. Shoots over Cloud. Misses the wing jumper.
Well, that's one thing they're doing extremely well, corralling those rebounds.
Yeah, but, not a whole lot else going right for them, though.
Stolen by Brianna Jones. Here's the teardrop, and it's Gray missing.
She is going to buy herself a ticket to the bench if she keeps shooting like she has this quarter so far.
Cloud outside. Indoor fall. Guarded by Jones. Now indoor fall. Marina Mabry for three. And the Sun hit again from deep.
She has made a living out there beyond the arc. What a weapon that shot has been for her.
Especially at this point of the game. It's a critical time, and her three-point shot could end up telling the story.
Now here's Howard. She's got 26. She gets it in there. Connecticut trailing. Now here's Cloud. She's got 12. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
And here is Gray. She's got 7. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Good on the triple.
Things are really clicking for Howard on the offensive end. And her team should keep feeding her when she's on a roll like this.
Here's Mabry.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Nelson Adota. Back to Mabry. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. Both teams deciding to change it up. Atlanta in the lead. Outside Powers. Reiner. The shot that time not on target. Cloud outside. Pass to Parks. Now indoor fall. Allen with it. 6 to shoot. Outside Mabry. Launches it. Green with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside Powers. Screen by Griner. Up top Powers. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. From past the arc. Rebounded by Mabry.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Now here's Allen. She's covered closely. Down low. Here's Cloud. And it's Ryan Howard with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Misses from short range. And here's Connecticut. They trail by 7. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Parks gets the bucket. Outside Howard. And no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Dream out in front. They're up by 5. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And you're the Dream leading by 5. Pass to Jones. And here's Walker Kimbrough. Back to Jones. And the layup's good off the glass.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Outside Mabry. Parks. Some solid defense there from Brianna Jones. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Guarded closely. To the inside. Canada. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
And you cannot let Canada get this type of positioning. That is just asking for trouble.
1 minute in now to the fourth quarter. It's Burton. Guarded by Canada. Yep, that goes.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
And so here's Atlanta. 7-point differential. Pass to Hillman. Canada. The 3 is up. The Sun pull it in. We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter. Here's Endor Fall. Misses the layup. She had her with that pump fake, but couldn't make her pay. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Allen with the steal. In transition, here come the Sun. And that one drops for her. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And here is Jones. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Picked by Jones. Here's Canada. Drills the elbow jumper.
Nice little jumper from Canada. She plays so fast, but still shoots it with impressive focus.
Outside Mabry. Pass to Endor Fall. Back to Mabry. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots the 3. It's good, and that's 8 baskets for her. 8 for 15 shooting.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. They sure add up.
Here's Walker Kimbrough. Jones. And it's off from 3-point range. Pass to Burton. Inside, here's Parks. And fouled hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line.
First team foul. At the line for the away team, Robin Parks. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for her. And so she hits both. And they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer.
Picked by Jones. To the paint. It's tipped. And stolen by Charles. Down low. Poke loose. Jordan Canada with the steal. Here's Powers. Good. And Jordan Canada gets the assist.
Spacing the floor with her long-range shooting. Powers, fantastic at connecting from deep.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Outside Mabry. Charles. That one drops for her.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Powers with it. Pass to Jones. A pick by Jones. Powers with it for three. Endorf with the rebound.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard.
But I like their energy. If they can maintain that level of effort, I think it bodes well for them.
Now here is Canada. Hillman, that's good.
What a smart feed by Canada. She's got a great eye for finding those ready shooters.
Now Allen. Outside Mabry. Allen, guarded by Canada. Pass to Charles. This one for three. Canada grabs the board. Atlanta leading. Now here's Jones. Now Hillman. Gray outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Powers. Let's go with a three. Rebound Marina Mabry. Pass to Allen. To the wing, right side. Charles, guarded by Canada. And the shot is good.
Strong finish from Tina Charles, taking the hit well and powering through it.
Now here is Canada. She's covered by Allen. To the inside. And there's the 3-second violation.
Oh, no. See, those are the kind of errors that can make or break you in a game like this, and it'll drive your coach crazy.
So both teams changing it up here. The Sun trailing. Now here's Cloud.
Don't give her space! Don't give her space!
And there's the foul. It'll go on Canada. That is her first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside to Shields. Shot clock at 6. To tie it up. And again, Connecticut no good.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Natasha Cloud with the block. And they're able to recover. Pass to Jones. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. That one on Charles.
Love the physical play from Jones, going up hard inside.
Jones, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And what you love about Brianna Jones, she's an old school center.
Well, she's not trying to stretch the 4, rarely takes threes. Jones rebounds, protects the paint, and shoots a very high percentage. She shows there's serious value in that type of role still.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, she did enough there. She made it a 2-possession game at least.
And here's Cloud. Outside Charles. Back to Cloud. Canada grabs the board. Pass to Howard. Launches a 3. Good. And Jordan Canada gets the assist.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front. And it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
Now here's Cloud. Clock at 6. Lets it go for 14. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line from your Atlanta Dream, Alicia Gray. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good.
Not her best game, but they're getting it done collectively.
Cloud outside. Inside, Charles. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
That's just terrific awareness from Cloud. She's got the ability to break down defenses with her passing.
Jones outside. Gray. And stolen by Charles. Pass to Cloud. To the paint. Charles. And can't cash in from close range. Outside Canada. And here is Jones. Back to Canada. Here's Howard. Fires high post. Perfect on the shot. Wow, swishes it through.
Tough distance, but you know what? Howard can hit it with ease.
Timeout called the Sun.
Cloud. Pass to Charles. Shoots over Jones. The bank shot, no good. And they can burn some clock if they want.
And calm down. Get a little breather here, too.
Now, here's Griner. Here's Canada. Outside Howard. 5 on the clock. The tray. Rebounded by the Sun.
very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Lets it go from deep. Buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jump.
And she commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your red crazy green. Jordan Canada. 2 shots.
She drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time, and she really wanted that one. Loud outside. Pass to Charles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Jones. Charles, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but she's probably the last player they want to send to the line.
Yeah, but, you know, they didn't have the time to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority there.
Yeah, and that's a good point. They could not waste any more time.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good this time. And it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called the Sun. What's your take, guys?
They can game plan all they want in the huddle, but unless they put more time on the clock, this one's over.
Yeah, I don't know what they think they can accomplish with this timeout.
Maybe a drink of water?
Howard with the steal. It's stolen by Natasha Cloud. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and they did a great job of execution, both offensively, defensively, playing in control. When they had a misstep, they got right back to work and made up for it.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.